Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, BAYBEEE. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. Thank you for being here, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective, highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Meow. Claim that SHIT 30 seconds in, but I didn't say the word. Four of Wands, babe. All right, this is the overarching energy. So there's some kind of wish fulfillment, stability, security, maybe a graduation of sorts, maybe a connection coming into greater balance, or a new connection is at play. Oh, speaking of play, this is a card of play. See how they're dancing? It's supposed to give festival vibes, like just free flowing, let the music. The rhythm is gonna get ya. The rhythm is gonna get ya. Shout out to Miss Gloria Esteban. Tell me more about this Four of Wands for Pisces. Tell me it's the Hierophant. Holy guac. A couple things. Hierophant is spiritual, like the spiritual lesson. It's the spiritual awakening journey, right? As we climb that staircase, which is often difficult. Also, there's no railing here. Carefully you don't fall over the side and smash your face open like I did. Shout out to 2022. Okay, actually that was 2021. The Hierophant card's also a heart of higher level commitment. So it's interesting that the Four of Wands and the Hierophant are coming out, because that's like being committed to something. And there's a spiritual lesson here about this commitment and play and freedom of expression of self is a foundational aspect of this commitment, whatever this commitment is. Can I get a little more? The rhythm is gonna get ya. Ooh, with our 8-8 portal coming up next week. Strength. One more. Oh my God. Look at all these major arcanas clarifying your energy. Death and rebirth. There's a change in how you see something, or there's going to be a change in how you see something. This is bringing you this commitment. We'll get details on what this is. But this commitment that you have chosen, this could be a free lifestyle path. It doesn't always have to be a person. The person could be you, right? But if this is a lifestyle choice, a person, or a commitment to yourself, like I'm promising myself freedom of expression and not settling for anything below my standards in terms of fulfillment, spirituality, joy, freedom. This commitment is actually bringing you a level of solar plexus activation, like a higher level of self-worth. So this might actually be a reading for those who are recovering from, I know the word settling is harsh. No shade, I mean, like, hello, I've had 35 years of settling. Okay. People who are recovering from settling are coming into this greater strength where you know how to turn this card on. You know when to be the lamb, you know when to be the lion, you know when to be the human, you know when to be the soul. That infinity symbol. You also have the infinity symbol here somewhere, I think. In the background, I thought it was. We got the fish, we've got the yin yang. We have Om. Wow, I don't see it. Okay, anyway. And then death and rebirth. This is another 4. Card number 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 is Master Healer. Through your free will of committing to self or this new partner or this like graduation milestone experience you're having is bringing a significant change around your sense of what you're worthy of, what you're able to do. And it's changing your perspective on, I think, what the process of reestablishing safety and security through spiritual alignment looks and feels like to you. We got Scorpio energy, Leo energy, Taurus energy. And we're in this Leo season now. So I'm going to say Pisces, capitalize. I hate that word, but capitalize on this energy. Like whatever your promise to yourself was, whatever your commitment to yourself was or has been, don't stop. There's like a significant transformation, rebirth underway. Maybe you're already like undergoing this, and this is confirmation for you that like, yes, you did the right thing. You are doing the right thing. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. Do you want to guess? It's a 10. It's confirming this voyage. 10 of Wands, kiss your brain if you got that. So whatever you walked away from, eliminated, maybe you're still on this journey of walking away, right? Like slowly releasing one thing at a time, one person at a time, one mindset at a time, one home at a time. That closing is bringing you into this portal of change. Don't stop, right? This is like, don't look back on that. Don't look back on this path like, should I turn back? That's just the ego being like, familiarity is safe. And we gotta kind of coax that ego, like talk to it like a child, like, hey, I know familiar feels safe, but it's not always safe. And if you look at the difference in color for my tarot students here, this is like a gray, dismal landscape. This is so vibrant, so expansive, so colorful. That color change is supposed to represent the color change in you, like your vibrancy, your life, your perspectives. Something about adding color to how you see things now. So adding color is like adding depth, adding meaning, adding context to what you're seeing. You're no longer just seeing green grass. You're seeing the life and the molecules within the grass. You're seeing the connectedness of the grass to the earth, and the earth is a pulsating, living entity in space. I was saying this to somebody recently. In schools, they should teach us that Earth is a living organism that's ever evolving, instead of being like, it's a rock cruising through space. There might be like a different kind of connection people have to the Earth if we spin that different. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox. Smash that love button if you know what I'm talking about, Pisces. Okay. Anyone who's drinking their coffee or making their dinner, making their meal with me, thank you for letting me join you. Tell me about this 4 of Wands for Pisces. Wow. Did this happen the other day? You freed yourself? That one flew. Another 4. All right, let's spread them. Four, Master Healer. 4, angels are on your side. Some of you freed yourself from a controlling partnership, a controlling parental figure. Some of you freed yourself from a job that has kept you caged, but the cage was all in the head. But they do a really good job, right, of making you feel like it's a real cage. They do a good job. 5 of Swords at the bottom. Okay, tell me about this Emperor. This controlling energy. FCK. Man, if that's not that, for my tarot readers, the Emperor is being clarified by the Devil. Keeping you stuck, keeping you tied to a string. This is giving boss energy, and if it's not boss energy, it is like someone who is operating in a controlling manner, or operated in a controlling manner. Could be a father figure. Could also be a distorted feminine operating in this masculine energy. Could also be the father of children with you, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm going to get into this juice because I'm feeling a little instigative today. Why the Devil? You see all these majors? It's kind of giving soul contract to me. Like all of these major aspects were prescribed in the blueprint of your life, and your free will is like the video game playing itself. It's like, or it's you playing the video game. Like, are they going to walk away? Did they walk away? Did they pack up and go? Did they recognize that they're in a cage? Did they allow themselves to be free? Like that's the playing of the video games. All of these things feel like embedded. I don't know if that makes sense. Tell me about this devil. Judgment. Oh my God. The spirit of the primal fire. Foofy woofy. Okay. So you have been tasked to recognize the cage that you're in was an illusion cast upon you by a controlling structure, entity, energy. That could be a boss. That could be an oppressive system. Got plenty of those. Okay. Could be parent, an interpersonal dynamic. You put that where that goes. The Judgment card is one of the strongest major arcana. So to me, this is indicating you were supposed to go up against this villain, which, you know, just using video game terms, since we're living in a sim. You're supposed to go up against this villain to show you who you are, which makes sense with all this transformation at the bottom. All right. Anything about this cage? Smash that like button if that makes sense, Pisces. Holy God is so good. I love when they do this. I love it. I love it. How many fours, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4 fours. 4, 4, 4, 4. Can someone look up what 4, 4, 4 means and drop it in the comments? You were always programmed or like capable of freeing yourself from this limiting belief, from staying in this toxic cage of, you know, the Emperor, Devil, Judgment, 8 of Swords. That gives manipulative tendencies. Verbal abuse, emotional abuse could also be covert narcissism, because the Emperor is upright, which is tricky. Because the Emperor in reverse, for the tarot students, you know, it's like, oh, that's somebody that's operating in distortion, right? But when the Emperor is facing upright, we're like, oh, it's someone, they're in control of their empire, right? They might be a business person. They might have a lot of things on their plate. It's like a respectable position, title, throne. But then when it comes out with the Devil, it's like, oh no, that is the reversal. See how tricky that was? It's like, unless you know the depths of that person, you might not know their BS. So that is very typical of like covert narcissism, covert abuse. Okay, Neptune has entered the chat. Please give it up for Neptune. The tail covering the 8 of Swords is like confirming to me, I'm feeling like you got out of this, or you're actively getting out of this. The cards are carding, like it's just so clear here. Getting out of this limited perspective of what you're able to do, who you are. This could have even been someone who's dictated what was okay for you to think and not think. Like very limited in the mind space. But this liberation here sets you free. And it's also going to bring in movement forward. 4 of Wands and 4 of Wands is 8 Wands. 8 Wands is downloads, communication. It's the fastest moving energy in tarot. So you actually might have 2 bursts of energy moving forward as you free yourself from this. What's funny is 8 Wands plus this Strength card 8. That's 8, 8, 8, 8 portal. So this is giving portal transformation here. I don't do a lot of timelines, but I would, if I had to guess, by this 8-8 portal, if you have not already freed yourself, there's going to be some type of event or interaction that encourages you to free yourself. Now, if you are one of the folks who have like cleansed your energy of like of people around you who operate like this combo could be the mindset that has been imprinted on you from formative years. It might not necessarily be the person. It's like the remnants of the person. So you put that where that goes. I feel complete with that. Anything on the 4 of Wands breaking out of that 8 of Swords? Ace of Pentacles, claim it. Lord of the root of the powers of earth. And I was just talking about earth. I love tarot. Can I, thank you so much. Okay, something tangible, something helpful. and offer an interview, an email, an invite, an influx of money or clients, or the opportunity you've been waiting for, a date, something comes in the 3D that feels like, okay, I am not only freeing myself, but I get to experience the experience of being a free human, whatever this means. This will be a helpful energy. Anything on this ace for Pisces? Pisces, smash that love button, kid. Anything for that ace? Look at that. Despair, coffin. You know what that means? That ace, this gives like 5 of cups energy, maybe even 5 of swords, right? 3 + 2 is 5. Despair is like not a great feeling. Coffin, death. There's an end to some kind of stuck in the head energy. Look, he's even holding his head. You see that? Man, this is just art. It's just straight up. Readings like this, I'm like, anyone could read these cards. This is so beautifully clear here. Okay, so bank on the end to harder times in the mind space if your mind has been crazy from imprints or people, right? You are actively clearing this out. There is a call here to dance, to sing, to play. There's a call for like some kind of fun, some kind of festival, street fair. Getting out, and like out physically allows you to be out of the mentality. It's like a nice little break for you. And this Ace of Pentacles that comes in, looks like it'll be different for everyone, turns the wheel, and this mindset of grief or struggle is going to be laid to rest. That cycle ends. 1 + 9 is 10. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you so much. Okay. Hierophant. Oh, come on. Too many. There. That's so weird. Thank you, Spirit. There's an old way of being, or I think there's a part of you that's going to be released as you free yourself. An old way of being, an old way of thinking is going, and it might feel counterintuitive, but you might end up grieving the release of that version of you. One way you can cope with that is writing that version of you a letter, thanking them for the lessons and letting them know that you're gonna protect them, but like letting them go. Like, you don't have to be here anymore. You don't have to work anymore. 2 5s is a 10. Again, this is major cycles closing out here. Anything else with that 5 of Cups? Especially if you have to walk away from an actual literal commitment in the 3D. There may be like some like remorse, or not remorse, but like grief of just like, this thing is over, this period, even if it's unhealthy. That's the ego being like, but familiarity, that's okay. Wow, deep shadow work here to be able to do this. This is also going to bring you into big Leo energy where you are more vibrant. The fastest way to activate spiritual gifts and the fastest way to manifest is by clearing out all the toxicity from your life. It's not even tapping directly into the visualization of what it is that you want. It's clearing away the things that you don't want, because that just puts you in an energetically cleansed, purified, vibrationally matched frequency of the things that are more aligned in that healthy state. So it's like, you can manifest through visualizations, meditations, lists, but if you're not saying goodbye to the old that's not serving you, you're allowing a blockage to stay there. So also give yourself credit for how challenging this looks like it has been or was. Because most people might hold on until it gets really bad and then make a decision to go. Or it got really bad and you're like, I gotta go. I'm not gonna wait for it to get worse. Right? This is nice. Tell me a little bit about this Queen of Wands. Wow, King of Wands at the bottom. Queen of Wands. You're taking a new direction here. There's some kind of... It actually looks like your mind and actions are being rebirthed. It's like the thoughts that you have are different. The way in which you are viewing the world and self are different, and that's allowing for this rebirth. You're going to be very attractive and magnetic in this energy, even if you're, even if people are like, what the F are you doing? There's still going to be a draw to you. So you just want to make sure that you have clear parameters around who has access and how much access you give. You don't need to be on call for anybody. Strength. You see these repeats? Too many. I'm not going to keep them, but look at that. Judgment and the Hierophant. Strength. The Strength card looks like a result of this decision. The harder it is to walk away from the thing, the bigger the prize is on the other side. Ooh, King of Swords. What's this? This may be like using logic over the heart space, like using your mind to be like, listen, we gotta do this. We gotta walk away. 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords. This is bringing healing. It's like your King of Swords energy is actually going to protect your Queen of Wands energy within you. And it looks like there's a new awareness of different kinds of boundaries or restrictions that you have, again, associated with your solar plexus, self-worth. So this is a kind of reveal for you. By moving through this process, you actually are removing the blindfold from yourself. You might have gotten out of this situation without being like fully conscious, fully awakened. You might have started this like exit plan before you like had a full-on awakening for some of you. And you're entering the stage of like going from 8 of Swords to the 2 of Swords. Is like, wow, you got 6 of those swords out of the ground away from you, even while being blindfolded. And now this person has just 2 swords around them, which are crows. So that's also an energy of like being divinely guided, but not fully being able to see what's happening here. Allow your logical mind to like extract the wisdom here to recreate some kind of boundaries, but it's like, that word's, we're so overusing it, but it is what it is. I think the boundaries are in the mind. Not everybody has a right to know your ideas, how you view the world. Preserve that. I think there's also like something's cooking in your solar plexus. Something's changing about how you view self. So maybe right now keeping your thoughts sacred in a journal, recording like the shift in perspective that you are feeling and experiencing through this journey. That preservation is going to serve you in some way. Why is that preservation of thought? 8, 9, 10, 11. That is the work they want you to do. That's going to lead to you being able to manifest faster. And again, I don't think it's manifesting like I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice. I think this is like when I clear out the bullshit and I just create a peaceful life, which may look boring or simple to people who are super invested in the matrix. There's something that like comes in for you that makes things a little easier. Like this is the work. Okay, too many cards. But we do have the High Priestess out here, courtship out here, success. Anything else for this? Specific work for Pisces. Magician, that is what that is. So you're going to be able to manifest. Look, card number 1, 38 breaks down to 11. 1, 1, 1, kids. And we have the 11, 11 out here. So the ones again are showing up as like new beginning, new manifestation, new journey, new energy. If you move through this challenging release, there's something bright on the horizon that I think is clearing up an old wound. Again, if this is an imprint, this imprint is dying out. If this is a person, this person being removed from your energy is going to bring in a lot more strength, courage, and self-worth. No more settling energy. All right. Anything on this death and rebirth? 24:24 when I looked at the clock. Wow. Strength. This is training you. This was a spiritual training session, like going to the gym with a trainer. Spirit was like, let me take you to the gym so you could see who is not aligned with this bullshit. I also, this looks like you end up looking at your strength from a place of appreciation and recognizing how much you're able to move through where maybe you didn't think you could before. Or maybe right now you're like, this feels too hard. That's also okay, Pisces. Feeling overwhelmed is usually a sign of you've stepped outside the comfort zone. And like at some point that feeling will settle and you'll feel strong in this position again. 5 of Wands. Holy God! This is crazy! Please drop 888 in the comments below. I cannot even handle this. 888. Strength 3 times. 888. Technically, we have 4 8s, right? 8888. What does that mean? Can someone look up what does 8888 mean? Angel number. Okay, that's confirmation for me. Let this change happen. Let your rebirth into some kind of big Leo confidence energy take place. Pisces, if you're a recovering people pleaser, or you are recovering from codependent family dynamics, when you set boundaries and limits on your energy, you might feel like you're coming across as mean, selfish, a bitch, an asshole. None of those things are true. That's just the dysfunction trying to control you. You're allowed to give yourself 3 years, 4 years, 8 years to like unwind from all that, to relearn more healthy ways of interacting with self and others. If you change how you interact with yourself, meaning like you're not sacrificing self for the comfort and pleasure of others, then your relationships on the outside are going to reflect that too. That's not without polarizing energy though, right? Some people are going to be like, you actually are the problem. Let them think that. Let them. And be like, okay, I'm the problem. So why do you want my energy then if I'm the problem? Go away. Right? Any advice with this strength rebirth? 8 of Wands, dude, this is so nuts. Like, smash that love button, Pisces, with all these 8s. Claim that prosperity, claim that wealth. 8 of Wands, so this is how you move forward. Activating downloads. Even with Mercury retrograde, for some reason, it looks like Mercury retrograde in this particular scenario in your life is actually on your side. So where you might, this is a little observer energy. You might witness how your glow up is a Mercury retrograde bomb in someone else's life, or like a Mercury retrograde inconvenience in someone else's life. You keep doing you though, right? Like that's not your problem. That's not your mission here. Let yourself cruise. Okay, so Pisces escapes this controlling imprint. We'll say imprint because I don't know if that's a person or a mindset. Giving person though, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now what? Now that you're gone, all that's left is a bed of gold. Hangman, justice, new perspective on, I think, divine intervention and that justice always prevails. You're standing here holding the enlightenment and the truth. Ooh. And that's that Leo energy again. So now you have the King and Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands leads you inside to find the strength to free yourself. The King of Wands is your doing energy. That's like, yeah, we're blasting out and now we're showing up. So there's something about showing up in this energy once you feel comfortable having made this judgment call, having closed out this chapter, leaving this controlling toxic energy or mindset that has been imprinted on you. They want you to show up in this. Tell me about the showing up. Ooh, Mastery of Cups with the octopus. The symbol behind the Mastery of Cups, the feminine here, technically this is considered the equivalent is the King of Cups. In the cosmic seed, the feminines are the mastery energy and the masculines are the nurturing energy. They switched it. Just like a little nod towards the rise of the divine feminine. The symbol behind her is giving Lilith energy. It really is through your accessing, your liberating Lilith, your dark energy, dark side of the moon, to be like, no, destruction, this isn't working, bye. And that actually puts you in a place where you're able to feel emotionally regulated. Don't be afraid to access that dark feminine. This keeps coming up too. Octopuses have 8 tentacles. The 8s are all around you right now, and you have the golden cup. Please trust where you're being led. This actually is going to be so fulfilling, so freeing for you. You're going to have a lot less to worry about. Especially like these tentacles. I love octopus. These tentacles, it's almost like at one point were these tentacles strangling you. And now they're working for you. It's like using the power of your mind to free self and then reworking it to work for you. Anything else with this showing up, showing out energy? Whoa, that's the Emperor again. Ooh, you become the Emperor. This, I don't know who this is. I'm getting so spicy now. I don't know if that's a person or, again, an imprint. But whoever is responsible for this up top energy, they've met their fucking match. Okay, met their fucking match. Watch out. Look at this. Mastery of Wands at the bottom. You know what the Mastery of Wands is? King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Foofy. Let yourself fly. This is big freedom energy. Don't stay stuck with this. They want, if you stay here, they siphon your power. And if you keep going, you step into perhaps the greatest power you have yet to experience in self. A greater control of your life, a greater control of the direction you're headed into. One more for the Mastery of Cups and Emperor. Sacred masculine. That word sacred. Keep your thoughts sacred at this time. Cosmic seed! Brand new beginning. Baby. They're blowing you somewhere, kid. Card number 22, Master Builder. Through this process, you'll be able to build something of your own. This is like a new stability, but I also think that there's like, you're being planted somewhere. There could be a move in the future as a result of this liberation. And if it's not a physical move, it is a change in the way you build yourself, and that will be seen on the outside. 9 of Cups at the bottom, emotional fulfillment. I dream of Genie. Anything for this cosmic seed? Options. 10 of Cups in reverse. Hold on, one more. Thank you. And another 8. 7 of Cups, cosmic seed. For some of you, if that's family, your disconnect with the family dynamic that's operating in this frequency actually allows you to see more options ahead. You just got to give it a minute. It's like, let the dust settle. Give it, I mean, this might feel like a long time. If you have to disconnect from this either family member or this frequency within the family or anybody, but I'm getting family with that 10 of Cups. Give this 3 months for the dust to settle, for you to see clearly. You will see where to go. It just, right, you might want to see where to go the next day. I think the next day, they want you to start taking care of yourself, meditating more, pouring into your body, maybe doing like because there's so much Leo energy out here, this may be a call to like new hair, new nails, new face, new clothes, new how you're showing up in your physical expression of self in a way that makes you feel really good. They might want you to have this like new, actually that feels so on. They want you to have a new expression of self while you're in this like little bit of a waiting period. And it looks like the waiting period is actually like you're being blown somewhere new. So like while you're traveling in the air, your job is to take care of you so Spirit can find the exact right point to plant you for your 9 of Cups to happen. Emotional fulfillment. This is your karmic retribution after this Ten of Swords bullshit situation. Let me not get so mad at this person. Okay, any closing advice for Pisces? Oh, Pisces. Plan for fulfillment. Expect fulfillment. Expect joy. Expect the family dynamics that you want with chosen family. Expect the relationship dynamic you want with your chosen manifested partner. Expect it. Literally just expect it. And the more you expect the fulfilling aspects, the easier it will be to highlight and see clearly the contrast between the dysfunction and the healthy. That's a beautiful thing. King of Cups again at the bottom. Confirmation, Pisces. Smash that love button. Claim this shit. Drop that 8888 in the comments. I love to see this. All right, Pisces. I love you so much. If you want a personal reading with me, we have a few more left for August. After August, we are closing up shop, kids. So take them if you want them. It's been so fun to meet with you guys one-on-one. Pisces, hold my hands. I'm sending you so much Reiki love and healing. Take a big deep breath in through the nose, nice and slow. And releasing any doubts, worries, or concerns through the mouth. If you feel called to, place your right hand over your heart, left hand over that hand. One more time, breathing in. And on the exhale, affirming, I got me. I am safe. Yes, you are, Pisces, and you are the fucking high priestess. I love you. Bye.